Damn, this wild. That is wild. Probably not gonna watch it though. Oh, Liar's Game anime reveals April 2026 When did Liar's Game come out? Oh, sorry, Liar Game come out. God. Is this the era of Unk manga getting adapted? When did Liar Game come out? It started from February 2005. It ended in 2015. It started 20 years ago. What the fuck? Why is it getting an anime adaptation now? All right, let's have a look at this PV. Joey said it's like Squid Game, right? In the same way that every death game is like Squid Game. It's not like Squid Game. I would say it's more like Kaiji. Shit, that's also pretty old. What's a fucking new age comparison that is not Squid Game? Me right, Nikki? Same era, my guy. Okay, this was the era that Death Note kind of took over, and I was like, oh, I need a psychological anime like Death Note, and that's how I discovered Liar Game. It's kind of like a Liar Game where the people lie to each other. But by losing, you don't actually die, you just accrue more debts. And the whole name of the game is to try and get rid of the debts that you have through mental games, through lying, through manipulation, through all of the psychological techniques. And it starts off pretty simple. The first few games, it's like very nice and digestible. You know, there's one simple tactic that gets the main character through this game so he can manipulate it the way that he wants. And then like the third or fourth game hits, then it goes into like fucking One Piece arc length. There are so many stages to this game of people like double crossing each other that it turns into like a full epic. It gets so complicated. I was like, if you are keeping up with this weekly, I don't know how the fuck you are managing to remember what everyone is doing and all the different games that all the different characters are playing with each other and all the different tactics and all the different lies. There are so many lies to keep track of. I'm like, who's doing what anymore? I can't remember. But if you marathon it, it goes really, really deep. And I very, very much enjoyed Liar Game. Like I said, it filled in the gap of what I was looking for when I first watched and read Death Note. And if you liked, I guess, Kakegurui, with a little bit more depth on the psychological and lying aspects, then I highly recommend Liar's Game. Bro, it looks like a mid-2000s anime, man. It's not Among Us. It is not fucking Among Us, okay? There is an anime this season that is Among Us. Damn, this wild. That is wild. Probably not gonna watch it though. I have like this distant memory that I watched the live action adaptation of this. If I remember correctly, there is a live action adaptation of this, right? Oh, bro. Yeah, I did watch this, bro. I thought it was a pretty decent adaptation. Honestly, if you want a good psychological game, I think there is few that can match up to Liar's Game and just how deep it goes with the tactics, the backstabbing, the lies, the everything. Like, I think this goes even deeper than Kaiji, in my opinion. But sometimes there are some games that go so deep, if you are not paying attention, you will literally lose track of what's going on. So yeah, that was Liar Game.